EU leaders stayed up until the early hours of Friday morning, with the latest allegations over US spying activities overshadowing everything else at the Brussels summit. Angry that not even allies are spared America's prying eyes, Berlin and Paris have called for talks with the US before the end of the year.
I think for the future we have to change something here, and I get the impression that the American president sees the necessity of that as well, because friendship between American and European member states is not a one-way street.
There are some behaviours and practices that cannot be accepted. Surveillance is being led by the American services. That it happens, and given that this can apply to all citizens, including a number of European leaders, we need to put an end to it, and we need some clarification.
Concerns in Europe aren't being eased by the latest revelations coming from this man. According to a memo published in October 2006, which was provided by Edward Snowden and published in the Guardian newspaper, senior officials in several US government departments were encouraged by the National Security Agency to share their contacts. In one case, 200 numbers were handed over, including those of 35 world leaders. None have been named, but this just adds to the pressure the US is facing. The NSA has been at the centre of Edward Snowden's leaks, and the White House has continually sought to justify its activities by emphasising the importance of keeping Americans safe. But now leaders and allies know they're being spied on too. It's made America's friends doubt its intentions. The US has a lot of explaining to do to keep its friends on its side. Katie Watson, BBC News, Washington.